would like to welcome all of you to our Rejoice Opportunity Zoom. You are here because you've heard about Rejoice and most probably tried the product. One thing is for certain, that you are just excited as we are about the product. Before we carry on with Dion's presentation, we would like to listen to Arno, who would like to share his Rejoice experience with us. Arno, I don't know if you're online.
Hi, how are you, Desiree?
Hello. It's good to see you guys. Hello, boys.
Hello.
So I brought these two guys with. Dion and I had a conversation a couple of weeks ago we've actually been using Rejoice, probably for the past 6 months at home. I just had a conversation with him the other day. He was visiting here and my boys told him that they were enjoying it and things, and then he kind of asked whether they were going to give some feedback. So the youngest one is Jesse and Ethan is next to him. So you want to maybe just tell the people how long you've been using it, what mom's been doing it with it, and what sport you're doing.
Yeah, we've been using it for about 6 months, and my mom usually sometimes makes shakes of it. We really love it, and a lot of the time we ask my dad to buy more, but tough. But yeah, so we really like it, and we play soccer, and I feel it's very good.
Now, Ini?
Yeah, I like it. I usually make a shake for me, or my brother makes a shake for us, but I like it. It tastes nice, gives me energy. I play soccer, and yeah.
So I think just the feedback that we have is, it's quite easy to use. They're able to mix it and make it for themselves in the morning if they have breakfast. They also make shakes with it. My wife Sonia showed them once how to make shakes from it or with it, and they're able to make their own shakes. Quite easy to use. It's easy to mix, and they're active boys. They play at a soccer academy for Super Sport United, so they've got quite a huge energy output during the week, and we find it helpful, just before practices, after practices sometimes. That's our feedback. I do use the porridge. Chocolate's not for me, but the natural is definitely very nice. So that's what we enjoy. The boys enjoy the chocolate. I don't know how they get that right, but no, we love the product. It's an amazing product. It's easy to use and it's filling. So as a family, we're quite active. So we're always looking for stuff to keep them full, because they'll break any budget from a grocery point of view. So it's good. It's a good product. We enjoy using it.
Arno, thank you very much. Guys, I'm also very glad that you gave your input this evening. Hopefully Dion is going to make us some more flavors one of these days, eh? But I must say chocolate is also my favorite. Everybody, welcome. I would like to just give you a brief CV of Dion before he starts, that you just all know where Dion comes from. Dion has a passion for being healthy and looking after his body. Dion has played professional rugby at the Leopards and Lions Rugby Union for over 10 years. He's a qualified pharmacist with a master's degree in pharmaceutics. He formulated Rejoice cereal and has made a huge difference in many people's lives. So without any further ado, Dion, it's all yours.
Thank you, Des. That's not really, thank you for the introduction. I really appreciate it. But for us, it's just using the opportunity at hand that God gave us and make the most of it and glorify Him in everything. So thank you for everyone that's here tonight. I always say this, you give us precious time to be here. 30 minutes out of your day really is valuable. You can't put money to that. So the fact that you are here, we really value that. So not to waste time, let's just have a look at what is the opportunity with Rejoice and what we created for everybody that wants to be involved with Rejoice. So we really believe that the opportunity that we provide with Rejoice is one of the best proven principles to better health, to get your mindset better, and with that, earn some more money. And now, how is that possible? But before we get there, in life, you need a GPS. So those who have heard the talk before will see this, and you will see this many times going forward, that in life, you need a GPS. You need a GPS, a guidance on your health to take you to the destination where you want to be. You need guidance in your personal relationships, in your work environment, people that you surround yourself with, and you need guidance on the financial side. All right, what makes a GPS easy? It is that you put in the destination and it takes you to that destination. It talks you through the way. And the best way to do that is to get information from somebody who has already been there. So when you get into the plane here at OR Tambo, you're heading to Cape Town. Again, if the pilot is 1 degree off his course, you will miss your destination by 23 kilometers. Now that is just 1 degree. I can't even show you 1 degree with my fingers. That's how little it is. So in life, it's the same. You might have goals, you might have dreams, you might think a lot of things, but it just seems that you're not getting there because you're 1 degree off since the moment you started. Now, the opposite is also true, that when you start correcting yourself, you're making that 1 degree direction towards your goal, you will get there. For some people, it might take some longer, but you will get there once you start making these corrections. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen this, all right? The Everyday Millionaire. So Rejoice really wants everybody on the school, but in your heart, it's everybody all over the world will start to realize that they are a millionaire. So if I ask you the question, are you a millionaire? What's the first thing that goes through your mind? All right, most people will think about their bank balance. Some will think that if they have R1 million in the bank, they are a millionaire. And others just don't even think about it because it's not even a concept in their mind. Now, the Everyday Millionaire is there for you. You can be the Everyday Millionaire. And how is that possible? A millionaire is somebody who's got a net asset value of $1 million. All right, we're not talking about rand as yet. You've got a net asset value of $1 million, which means that asset minus liabilities gives you $1 million. When we have a look at health, the Everyday Millionaire composes these 3 concepts. Your health net worth of more than $1 million. How do you get that? You take your assets in your health, you minus your liabilities, and you see what you get. What is an asset? An asset in your health is when you have a strong immune system. You've got a proper microbiome and gut health. You exercise regularly. You've got a good diet. You've got good sleep patterns. Your stress levels are low. You've got quality life. That is assets. Liabilities, yeah, you can think for yourself. All right, it's when I have a bad diet. What do I eat? If I'm sick all the time, what is the problem? If I don't sleep enough, if I'm passive, I'm not active, I don't exercise. So you can make your own net worth calculation here and determine for yourself, are you a millionaire or not? On your mindset, what do you think about the whole day? Are you a millionaire? Your assets, positive thinking on the possible side, the people that you surround yourself with, are they people that uplift you? Are they taking you forward? Do you have hope? The books that you read, the talks that you listen to, how you spend your time, is that an asset for you? And then the liability comes in, is the negative thinking, the people that you surround yourself with that is negative. If you spend time in front of the television, listening to talks, listening to news that is not positive. So again, make your own calculation here on where are you? And then we get to the money side. So money, again, what is your asset? So you might not be there now, or maybe you are there and you want to grow it to a 10 million. It is, how do you increase your income? How do you reduce your expenses? How does your cash flow look like? You invest in properties? Do you own shares? So how does your money net worth look like? And then again, the liabilities. How can you reduce your liabilities to increase your net worth in money? So you'll hear this a lot. So the Everyday Millionaire, it's a concept that runs with Rejoice. Rejoice as a team has created this, and you will see the Everyday Millionaire logo everywhere where we go. And we want you to be part of our Everyday Millionaire mindset, health, and finances. So how do you get better health? Well, health is determined on a lot of things. Okay, first of all, it looks at your sleep patterns, looks at your stress levels. How do you work? How do you relax? Do you exercise? How is your relationships? Are your relationships smooth sailing, or do you have complications in your close relationships, your working relationships, your family relationships? Your finances plays a role in your health, and then your food. Okay, food plays a huge role, and tonight we're going to talk about food a little bit. So what about food? So food health, it's about the quality of food that you eat, the food choices that you make, not just every day, but every moment. Are you in control of the kind of food that you eat? What is the source of the food that you are getting when you are eating? So when we have a look at food, it's really, really a complex system, and we get a lot of information from the outside, from internet and social media, to try different kind of things. But through Rejoice, we really want to give you one box that you can tick. All right. So, and sugar in your food, there's so much hidden sugars in our food that we really, really need to be careful about the amount of sugar that we take in. Why? Because sugar is a main cause of inflammation in your body. Inflammation, that causes metabolic syndrome, that causes diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, cognitive diseases. There's quite a few of them. I'm not going to go into depth now. And gut health. Again, gut health determines 80% of your overall health. And by eating sugar, you reduce the good bacteria in your stomach. There's quite a significant process going in your gut health when you take sugar. And again, we'll talk about that a bit later. But it's got such a big effect that it even influences your stress levels and your cognitive function. The good news is that you can start today. Well, maybe tomorrow morning, but you can start today by making the decision to say, look, I'm going to start my day the best way that I can. Why? Because breakfast still is the most important meal of the day. It kickstarts your body. It's the fuel for your body for the day ahead, especially for kids and active people that's really, really going at high paces. You really need a quality breakfast to have your mind function at its best. Your mind, your brain, is the biggest organ besides your heart that uses energy in your body. So if you don't give him energy, you're not going to get out of him what you want. A breakfast also kickstarts your metabolism. A lot of studies have showed us that people that starts with a breakfast metabolize food at lunch much better, gets better absorption of nutrients. So breakfast is a quality product to increase your metabolism. Gives you the fuel for the day ahead, as well as most of the nutrients that your body needs for the day that's ahead of it. And this is where Rejoice comes in. So many of you on this call know Rejoice, have used Rejoice, or maybe have heard about Rejoice. Initially, it was a product with the future in mind, the next generation, our kids, to give them a better option, because in the market, there's not a lot of options that is sugar-free and good for them. And that's where it started, but it is a scientifically formulated cereal that's really been thought through and has quite a history on how we got to this final product. It's got no added sugar, provides lasting energy, which means that it's diabetic friendly, gives you energy for about 5 to 6 hours. There are components in Rejoice that supports gut health. There are actually 3 of them in there. Now, because of the bad and the choices that we have for food that is not quality, this suppresses our gut health. So by starting your day with something that supports your gut health really is a step in the right direction. By doing that, it boosts your immune system. I mean, we can see in the past year what happened with everybody. Everybody just went on this rage of finding something that will boost their immune system and keep them strong and fight viruses and bacteria that come into your body. Now, science has showed us that through your gut health, you can really increase your immune system. Rejoice really is something tasty. It's there for the whole family, but it can be used by anybody. My little one used it from the 14 months of age, and she's now 2 years. She still sometimes at night comes and say, look, she wants pop, she wants cereal instead of dinner. So she really loves it, and we can see the effect it has on her body and as well. But it is there for people that are cancerous, people receiving chemotherapy. We've experienced this. They were struggling to eat or keep anything down, but the moment they start using Rejoice, they can get the energy and they're able to keep their food down. It's formulated for elderly people. Elderly people, it's got unique requirements from nutrients that younger people don't have, and it's really formulated for them as well. So life can be beautiful when you surround yourself with the right people. Remember this, that you are the product of all the decisions you made in the past, and you are responsible for your life going forward. So the decisions you make today will influence tomorrow and the day after that. So life can really be beautiful when you get the right people beside you and walk with them, help them think like them, and do what they do. So how does Rejoice help with this? We really are just a passionate couple of people that's there to help each other think better, learn more, and our main principle is little by little. We don't expect massive increases in the way that you think, in your health or in your finances overnight. But what we do believe in is 1%. If you make a 1% better decision today, every day, at the end of the year, you'll be 365% better in your health, in the way that you think, your mindset, and in your finances. So at Rejoice, we're just a team that will really help each other get to those goals, making those 1 degree directions so we get to where we need to be. This is a great quote for me, that you are not the product of your circumstances, you are the product of your decisions. So nature and human flesh and where you are will criticize people around you, will criticize the economy, the circumstances that they are in. Your circumstances got no effect on you. You are the product of your decisions. And again, I challenge you, every time you make a decision, make sure it's a decision that takes you into the direction of your goal and where you want to be. And that is the Everyday Millionaire mindset. Get the Everyday Millionaire mindset in your health, in your mindset, and in your finances. To confirm that, you need to be part of a team. We were made for community. You were created to spend time with people around you, and why not spend it with people that are uplifting you, that are taking you to the next level of your life? But coming together is only the beginning of that. Being here on this call is just the beginning of that. Keeping the progress, learning from the people in the system already will help you get to success. Now, this question you need to ask yourself. Not vehicle you are physically driving, but what vehicle, what method are you using at this time to get to your dream? Maybe I should ask, what is your dream? Do you have a dream? Do you have a dream written down? Do you know how to get there? Or are you just allowing every day to flow by, to pass you by, and just allow the day to rule you and you make no decisions? I want to share this morning, or I've got a little route here where I stay that's about a 5-kilometer route that I run quite often. And this morning I went onto this run, and I just decided I'm going to take it the other way around. Usually where I end up, I'm going to start there and take it the other way around. And for the past 5 years, I've ran this route. I know this. I don't even think about where to go. And this morning, the first time I ran it to the opposite side, I really got challenged in my mind, in my thinking, in my performance. I really ran a good time, but it was because I was focusing the whole time. My brain was just overworking because it's the same route, it's the same distance, but just all of a sudden it's different. It's a habit that I broke. Even it's the same, it's a habit that was broken, but it challenged me mentally quite a lot. And I want to challenge you on your habits. I want to challenge you on the vehicle, the method that you are using at the moment to get to your dream. How do we unlock finances with Rejoice? How do you become an everyday millionaire through Rejoice? Now, the health industry in South Africa, even though this is dollars, you can make your conversion. In South Africa, the health industry is worth about $37 billion at the moment in South Africa. It is growing at a rate of about 4.5% roughly every year to 9%. So they reckon it will be a $47 billion industry by 2027. Now, why am I telling you this? Because for any one of us to have a piece of that pie, you need to have access to that. How do you get access? You need a quality product that people will trust, that will work for people. And that is what Rejoice is. So when you join our formulation, our product, our team, you become part of that market there. And the more people you help to get there, the better you will be off. But the main thing is to help other people get there faster and sooner as well, to increase their health and their finances. Now, traditionally, how will this look? I've done a lot of research. We as a Rejoice team have done a lot of research on how do you market a product? How do you get yourself to everybody? Not just because of health, all right, because of health. So the traditional model was you go door to door, you knock on doors and you sell a product to them. Now, typically it's the Kirby. If you don't know what a Kirby is, then you're quite young. But a Kirby is a vacuum cleaner, all right? So there was a time when a lot of people went door to door, they sell a Kirby, and they will make quite a lot of money when they do sell something. But it took a lot of effort and it took a lot of time. That was the traditional model. What is the modern model that we look at? The modern model is where people start communicating with their friends, the people in their community, just the people close to them, firstly because they care about them, but also by doing that, they are starting to earn an income. If you have a look at trends in America at the moment, you'll find that there's a lot of people just using the referral model to earn an extra income. And this is what I want to share with you tonight. We have created a business opportunity for you. Now, how do you start a business these days? Many ways, definitely many ways. But first of all, if you want to get into the health industry, you need a quality product that is unique in the market. You need quite a lot of money to start this. You need expertise to do this, and then you need to get going. We are offering you the opportunity to be part of Rejoice, and this is how it works. When you decide to join the Rejoice team, you hear about Rejoice and you buy a month pack. Okay, a month pack is 6 packets of Rejoice. It's 500 gram packets, so it's actually 60 meals that you buy. For 350 Rand, you get some samples and flyers and quite a few things with that as well. But you heard about Rejoice, you've tasted the product, and you believe in Rejoice. So you become part of our team. So what is the next thing that you do? You start talking to the people closest to you, to the people in your community. And you tell them about the effect that Rejoice has on your body, on your family, just like we've heard from Arno in his testimony. You start telling people about it. Okay, when you start doing that, people will also start joining Rejoice because they see the opportunity in the product, but as well as a becoming an everyday millionaire opportunity. The example I use here is that my father was quite a sportsman and he loved bowling. Now in bowling, you've got 4 people in a team. And when you start only talking to those 4 people in your own bowling team, right? And they buy the product, the month pack, you are able to earn 10% of commission that they buy. Now, keep in mind that this is not going to stick to 4 people. You're going to talk to much more people, and many more people are going to start using Rejoice because of you, because of your testimony and your passion in Rejoice. Sorry. And everything that happens there, you earn 10% commission on. But as they start sharing, you keep on earning commission on what they do. All right, so you keep close to your 4 bowling buddies. You see them once a week, maybe sometimes twice a week. You talk to them about Rejoice and how the effect is. And the more passionate you are, the more passionate they become, and they share the news as well to 4 people each. And as we can, if I go quickly through this business model, it is lateral marketing, right? So we talk to the people closest to us, and we help them to be healthier. We help them to become everyday millionaires. And as you see how this grows, every time you earn a piece of commission on the more people that join the team. And remember, you only had the 4 people in your bowling team. You don't have much to do with the others. They need to look after their 4 people. And you earn a cumulative income, like you can see here in the green. It is a cumulative income till such a point where you really earn quite a substantial amount of money every month. Why will it be every month? Because Rejoice is a quality product. It is a breakfast. 7 out of 10 people do eat breakfast, so they will keep on using it. I'm going to quickly run through this one. So this is my personal example. I love rugby. For those who don't know it, I love rugby. And in this example, I just said, look, I'm creating my own sevens team. I'm getting quite a few people that come for the trials, but I'm picking 7 people that I can see is active and passionate in growing, and I spend time with them. The more I show them on how well it goes with me, the passion that I have, they start getting into it, and they start sharing it to their closest friends. And you can see in this business model where you can end up. Not where you can end up, where you will end up. Once you just start having belief in the product, having belief in yourself, believe in the business model that is with Rejoice, you really can earn a substantial amount of money, becoming an everyday millionaire. There's just 2 bonuses in our system at the moment. That is every time you reach a new level, like you've just seen on this example, you earn 100 Rand, which doesn't seem a lot at this moment, but every 100 Rand, every 1%, every little by little adds up. And then we've got a bit of a crazy bonus that says that if you get 7 people to join your team in 10 days, you earn another bonus of 400 Rand. So that cycle runs every 10 days. So in a calendar month, there are 3 of these cycles, which means that you can earn an extra 1.2 thousand at the end of the month. Our heart is people at Rejoice. It is you. It is the whole community, but it's even more those who can't afford it and can't have access to quality food. So we've started a project called Project 2000. Our aim is to feed 2,000 children every single day with Rejoice, okay, which is a better meal that they are getting at the moment. They get the nutrients that they need. They get the immune system boost. They really get a proper product. And we have partnered with Chesed Charity Trust, which is an NPO with a level 1 triple BE, if that's important. And we are really adding value to community. And at this stage, we are really relying on sponsorships, people that are willing to add to this quality program of us. We are able to provide them with an Article 18A certificate that they can earn money, or they can claim the money back from the tax. Now, if you walk away tonight only with this, is what is your why? Why are you doing what you are doing in life? Why do you have the eating habits that you have? Why do you have the rituals that you have? Why do you have the job that you have? So what is your why? What is driving you in the position where you are? And to finish off, the Everyday Millionaire is that when you become part of the Rejoice team, we can do it. We as a team, we are here to help each other to create the next level of everyday millionaires.